Hello and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. I recently bought a Montblanc Sir Arthur Conan Doyle 1902 edition pen. And for those of you that don't know, it's this pen in the middle here, the dark brown pen. Now, you always see essentially fake Montblancs being advertised on places like eBay, like Etsy, and other online marketplaces. And I decided, because these look so pretty close, that I would buy a couple. Now, I only have the brown edition in the Montblanc. I didn't really care for like the blue-grey version of the Montblanc version of the pen. But I did buy a Montblanc fake and also a Montblanc fake in the brown version. And obviously you can see it's a much lighter brown here. So I just really wanted to compare these pens and show you what you're getting for the price. Now, strangely enough, the Montblanc 1902 edition, the middle one here, will retail for around about £3,800, so about 4,000 US dollars. Now, the two fakes, the top blue-grey one and the bottom light brown one here, they retail for about £38 on eBay. So, a huge difference there. So, one could argue that you're paying it's 1/100th of the price of a real Montblanc. And I thought I would show you these close up so that you can see the differences here. So you'll see here that on the Montblanc on the right, you've got the mother of pearl, whereas you just have a white Montblanc star there. And if you come around to the cap, you'll see obviously that the colour of the resin is very different. It's much lighter on the fake. And also the magnifying glass, there isn't any glass in the magnifying glass on the Montblanc fake. But it does have the initials JB, which is what the cheaper blue-grey version of the Montblanc Arthur Conan Doyle will have. The clips are almost identical. Slight difference there, and then around the bands here, if I try to line these up, you can see there that the inscription is also different as well. But if I rotate it to that side, you can see Arthur Conan Doyle, and it's not that far off. And then the other thing, obviously, is the piston knobs here. The fake Montblancs are not piston fillers; they're cartridge converters. Also, you will notice it's got gold trim and not silver trim. And then, although the bands here match up, the bands here do not. But you have to say it's a fairly interesting fake. Now, the other thing they do have the lettering here where it says Upper Wimpole Street on the body and Baker Street here. Now, I'm pretty sure I've not seen Upper Wimpole Street on here. It's actually Victoria Street on the real Montblanc. So that's again another difference. And if I unscrew, I'm trying to hold both pens and be careful because I don't want to damage really my Montblanc. But the sections, obviously you've got a gold section instead of a silver, and then you have the nibs, and that's really where you see the difference. It's a number 5 nib on the fake Montblanc, Iridium Point Germany there that it says, and a much thinner nib that you can see there, much smaller as well. So that's the main difference. And then what I will do is show you the difference again against the blue version of the pen. So again, you can see here, now this one again doesn't have a magnifying glass in. So if I actually put it this way around, because that's the way we had it before. So you've got on the Montblanc on the right, you've got the mother of pearl, and then you just got a white star. No glass in the magnifying glass. But again, the clip is pretty identical. And the body is fairly identical. Again, you've got this same sort of pattern going on there, sort of a tweed pattern. And then again, you've got that upper Wimpole Street. Not entirely sure how they came across the upper Wimpole Street, but again, an interesting fake there. And then if I unscrew the caps there, you'll see, it's a ruthenium plating here, but then the nibs again are very different. It's a number 5 size nib, much smaller, much thinner feed profile there as well. So yeah, these are interesting fakes. Now I normally wouldn't buy a fake, so screw that on, but I decided they looked so close that I would have to buy the fakes. And not that I really want to advertise fakes or pay, obviously, a company money to support creation of fake pens. I know a lot of people, and I hear a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of people buying these fake Montblancs because they are cheap. And now you get what you pay for, clearly. The nib is not going to be anywhere closer to a Montblanc nib. In terms of the look, the size, the feel of the nib. Now, what I will do, because I'm not showing you this at the moment, I will show you the filling mechanism. Now, I did say that this isn't a piston filling knob, but they do unscrew, so you can twist the converter there, if you so wish. But if I unscrew the section here, it is just a standard converter with the lettering Montblanc on the converter. So, yeah, you have to wonder, like, they call these online MB luxury pen, and then Arthur Conan Doyle, or Sherlock Holmes as well. I've seen some listed for. Just like the Montblanc, you can't post the cap. So that's so they've even gone to actually comparing it to a Montblanc so far as not posting the cap. It is an interesting pen, I have to say. I think the work coming out of China, whether or not it's a regular pen brand or whether or not it's fakes, I do think the workmanship is becoming better and better and better coming out of China. I think it probably won't be that long before you will get an authentic fake. Like you can get almost authentic fakes of iPhones. You can certainly get them over Android phones now. iPhones, obviously, to try and duplicate the software, the operating system, they're not going to be able to do. But the look and feel in general, they can duplicate. So I do think it won't be long before we actually see identical versions of the pen that it will be really hard to tell apart between Montblanc and one of these fake pens. But I just wanted to show you that here today. So if you are interested in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's stories, or as an author, or Sherlock Holmes, and the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle version of the Montblancs are way out of your price range, then there are these alternatives if you want to get these, the blue grey or the light brown version. Then you can pick these up. It's just down to personal preference. I know a lot of people that have cheap pens in their collection also have some Montblanc knockoffs or fakes. So it's really down to you whether or not you want to invest money and buy fake products and invest in fake products. Personally, I did this purely for a test. I would not normally want to invest my money in these companies that are churning out fake products. I would much prefer invest that money into the legitimate companies, so the Montblancs, etc., etc. But there you have it. I wanted to show this comparison between what is a legitimate Montblanc and a Montblanc fake in the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle version of these pens. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.